Women of Reddit, what's a common hint that men don't pick up on? If you say something suggestive that a woman doesn't acknowledge, or pretends not to hear, or causes her to subtly change the subject, don't then say it again. What, do they think that we just went temporarily deaf? You were being given an out. Men hoping to hear hints women give them that they want to sleep with them. Actually women saying how often they give men hints to F off. Guy here, but my experience went like this once. What are your plans after work Friday? Me, probably watch Terminator 2 and microwave a hot pocket. That sounds awesome. Mind if I join? Me, sure, but I only have one hot pocket. That's okay. Me in my mind. Wow, she really likes Terminator 2 and half a hot pocket. That's cool. I hope she's okay with the ham hot pockets. Terminator 2 is like the perfect movie. Always takes it up a notch every scene. Continue to play the entire Terminator 2 movie in my head. If a woman is in a job where she's serving you, the customer, and being friendly, cheerful, smiling and making eye contact with you, she doesn't want to bang you. It's her job to be nice to literally everyone. It's been over 10 years and my clueless husband still doesn't understand flirting. If you come home and she's wearing lingerie, that might mean she wants to have sex. When you see that she has dressed up for you, be dramatic about how much you appreciate it. Want to have something to drink inside after a date? Guy, no, I'm good. Girl, are you sure? Guy, yeah. Touching you, like your hair or your arm. We don't touch guys we aren't at least attracted to or comfortable with. Nothing specific, but I was flirted with and went on 2 dates in college without even realizing she was flirting or that those were dates. I missed every single hint. If I'm slowly getting physically away from you, that doesn't mean you should come closer, and me being nice to you doesn't mean I want to F you. If I'm looking at you, talking to you, laughing, etc., basically being a normal human being, don't assume I'm interested solely based on that. Multiple times, I've had a guy try to chat with me on public transport, in a waiting room, on an airplane, etc. It's usually places I'm not really interested in having a conversation, so I'll give a short but polite response and turn back to my phone/book/music. Probably 9 times out of 10, they continue to attempt to talk to me. My biggest one right now, if you are constantly messaging me and I'm replying 1 or 2 word answers like yup, hap or cool, I really don't want to talk to you, but I feel bad not replying. I have a boyfriend/husband, equals I'm not interested. It does not mean I'm taken, but please keep flirting with me. Story time. One time I told a customer this at a store, and he still kept talking to me. A coworker saw it and paged for me to the stockroom. That was my excuse to leave him, and I stayed in the stockroom for like 10 minutes, just passing time. Came out and he was standing there waiting for me. I quickly walked to the bathroom. He followed me there and waited for me to come out. He tried talking to me again, but I acted like I was busy and walked past him. I asked the manager to tell him to leave and he did. When I got off my shift at night, there was a car in our empty parking lot. I got scared and had to be escorted to my car. Putting on headphones equals I don't wanna talk to anyone. Not, have you pull them off so you can talk to me. Well, a girl once asked if she could kiss me, and I thought she meant a peck on the cheek. Doesn't help that I was a young 19-year-old and she 24, so naturally I went from attractive to bearded child in less than 3 seconds. Me to my husband, I cleaned the kitchen and living room. All that is left to clean is the bathroom and our bedroom. Can you clean those? Husband, okay. A few days later, bathroom and bedroom is still dirty. Ask my husband again to clean them. He says okay. It has been a week, still dirty. Even with a detailed hint/question, my husband still doesn't get it. My pajamas, strappy, silky or barely there. I'm not really ready to sleep. Socks, long pants, long sleeved shirt. I'm tired. Cuddle me. I might snore. 19.5 years of marriage. He'll get it one day. When we say no, we mean no. Not trying to tease you or invite you to harass us until we say yes. Was playing video games, husband watching. I quit. saying I'm going upstairs to play with myself. Cue me coming downstairs a couple hours later and asked him why he didn't join. He said he thought I was going to take a nap. I asked him what part of I'm going to play with myself sounds like nap time. Sometimes we laugh when we are uncomfortable or unsure how to safely navigate a situation. It doesn't always mean we actually think you're charming and funny. Pay attention to other aspects of our body language. Are we leaning toward you or away? Do we try and change the subject? Do we avoid eye contact? When you're at the gym and have both earbuds in and don't make eye contact, I don't want to introduce myself to anyone or have a conversation. Woman invited me to spend the night in her bed multiple times in one night. I spent the night in my own, partly because I thought she was kidding around. She was not. Oops. There was a guy in college that I liked for a good year. We had dinner together after class 2 or 3 times a week, just the two of us. I tried to drop hints all the time, complimenting him and such. Then Valentine's Day comes around, and I ask in advance if he wants to get dinner that day. He immediately says yes, and suggests we go somewhere different, since we usually ate at the same place all the time. I eagerly agreed. We meet there, and it's all decorated for Valentine's, and he apparently had no idea it was Valentine's Day. I said, I guess you're my Valentine's this year then. Lucky me. And he turned bright red. It never worked out, and I got over him a bit after Valentine's. Then about a year later we are talking, and I bring up how I had the hugest crush on him, like a fun memory, and he goes absolutely bug-eyed. Surprised, he is rapid firing questions to dissect how he could have known. After about 50 questions, look on his face made it clear it had finally dawned on him. After that, I'll learn just say it. I like you. Can I buy you dinner sometime? Is the tried and true way. For me, at least. Prolonged eye contact, well thought out compliments, silly hand fidgets, can mean feeling nervous, trying to gather thoughts, asking about your interests, and then asking you to elaborate. Dilated pupils, this happens when anyone looks at someone they're attracted to. A quick caveat on the "do you like my shirt/pants" comment. Even if a woman is trying to draw attention to a body part she likes and wants you to notice, you still need to be subtle and respectful in your response. Once I told a guy he could share my sleeping bag while we were watching a meteor shower. Literally said, you should zip in with me. It'd be much warmer if we could cuddle together. He said he didn't think there was room and he'd just zip up his jacket. 2 years later he asked me why we never hooked up cause he liked me so much, and I point to this exact moment. He remembered it happening and completely missed the hint. I have a girlfriend, so maybe this is why I did not pick up the hint, but I have always been bad picking up hints. At family football watching party, me, just chit-chatting with everyone. Girl, OMG you are so funny, laughing a lot. Me, say thank you, and keep on talking. Girl, slowly moves closer to me. Me, oblivious to the situation. Girlfriend, hey, why don't we go grab a drink in the kitchen? Girlfriend, you know she was hitting on you, right? Me, no, I was just happy someone actually found me funny. Sorry to answer as a man, but one time a girl I was hanging out with in college invited me into her room after a long night of heavy drinking with friends. She said she wanted to take a nap, but would like me to join her. I did, and I napped pretty hard. Fast forward a few years, I randomly remember that day and suddenly realize that she didn't want to take a nap. How could I have been so dense? One time I was in a video game store and the woman was searching for a game she seemed really excited to play. I, having already played that game, got excited for her, found the game, handed it to her, and started to explain how I thought she was really going to like it. Her mood then seemed to turn as she said, my husband and I are really going to enjoy playing it together. My mood then frustrated that she thought I was hitting on her, lifted my left hand to show my wedding ring. Then I said yeah, my wife and I enjoyed it too. She then got bright red and apologized for assuming I was trying to hit on her when I just really liked a video game. Summary: headphones mean no. Coincidentally, so does no. Not all laughter is good laughter. If you're not sure, ask. Turns out movies aren't the most realistic representation of human interaction. Just to be safe, ask. Remember to listen for the answer. Nice into you. If they are physically moving away from you and or keeping communication at a minimum, move on. Moving on is an option. It's an option for a reason. Yes usually means yes. If in doubt, refer to number 3.